Hey everybody, Worm Herder here, and I think we're going to try to get Vonix up today, right? Or at least get started. It's probably just going to be another day of running around and doing just about everything, right? Let's see how Irving's doing. Still gnawing at that wall? Good job, Irving. You're doing great. Great work here. You'll get out anytime now. Anytime. Alright, that's wonderful. We've got a lot of problems. Get out here, Notepad. And the thing I want to do is really sad. I'm pretty sure every last one of you saw me do this. And once again, nobody told me. I forgot to limit that to only being, wait a second here. I want this all to be going north, and that's all coming out north. So why do I need this at all? I think that's kind of questionable, isn't it? I know this is stuck, and this is going as hard as it can. And we have comprehensively polluted the entire system right now, and that's great. Here, give me that. And, oh look, I'll take the circuit boards with me. That's fine. I gotta get rid of those processor cores. And probably the bots, probably. So, what am I to do about this situation? Because this is just contaminated. I have to get rid of all of this stuff, and that's going to be hard because I can't put it in the box because we don't have enough throughput. Yet this stuff is all very valuable, and we don't have enough well, I guess we do have enough in this box. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Not except I know it's being broken like this is obviously unacceptable. And so this belt right here has just bands of non-lard on it, huh? Yeah, like right there. It's a whole bunch of skin. So I really shouldn't have stimmed up before coming out here because now, well, okay, this has to get picked up. We might have to, oh, there we go. And I should be able to just pick up everything, right? Just anything that makes it to this point should be mine. You know, just pick it all up. Everything. And then we'll give it all a fresh start back at the box. I'm not sure what we're going to do, though, because the box was full of lard, and there was a full red belt going out. So what am I to do about that? I need to get more than one red belt. That means adding another red belt. When I did this last time, it wasted a whole bunch of lard, so I guess that's why I put down the other unit, and I just didn't govern it right. How long do you think I'm going to have to stand here? Well, until I stop seeing skin, that's for one. So we're going to be here for a while, and then we're going to try to solve the problem back up at the digestion box again. More and more, I think I'm going to have to install stacked belts, stacked loaders. A bunch of bones, a bunch of meat. Oh. Is that it? I mean, it certainly feels like it's it. Right there. Alright, let's go try to manage this, right? Here, you take this. You take that. And just do whatever. Meanwhile, we are unable to vent all of this lard. So, I guess we have to do this? Does this make sense? Do I not have the... Oh, it probably says in a box somewhere. then we can watch this. It's going to waste a bunch of lard, right? But it's going to get rid of it, which is the big point. I am, once again, not sure about this. All I know is we can't even get... These are completely backed up trying to get in. And we don't even need those 2 loaders. So this is going to back up because this is just too much lard. We can't get rid of it. We just can't get rid of it all. We're choking on all this produce. So maybe I just have to toss all of this in one of these boxes. No, I took away the inbox. Here. Now we can start putting stuff in. Your bones seem to be easy to void. So get rid of those first. There's some brains for you. Now this is both flowing, so that's good. And eventually one of these will stop, right? Here. Let's take this out. And let's hope once again we have a central digestive system. And if not, well, looks like we're going to just do it again, right? This is such as our lot in life. Makes me feel bad to get rid of all of this lard. Especially because this is designed to waste half of it. It's just what happens. Because these have equal claim. And so half will go to be recycled, half will go up. And this preference here means nothing. It has to be delayed in time somehow. I don't know. It's not a problem right this second. Therefore, we should probably treat it like it will never be a problem. And tech is offline, but is going right now, so we'll eventually come back, maybe. I mean, that's a big maybe. Now we can't. Now it's slowed down because we can't vent the lard. We got some bad news about that. We got plenty more in this box. I would say something like, well, maybe we should go do something else for a while. But I'm not sure that's a viable option right now. Meat for the meat bin. Okay, good. And nobody, and I mean nobody wants biocrud. It has to come in here, and it has to get vented down there. Where's this line go? It comes all the way here? Oh, so that's what okay. So we can get rid of it artificially, and maybe this is okay now. Maybe. That still feels wrong to me, but it's cycling out. All right, don't look at this. Come back later. God, I don't want more sulfuric. Oh, the biofluid system's offline again because I clipped a food line, and it's caused an enormous homelessness crisis. Let's go snag. I should really not be hand feeding this anymore. This is a sign of being way too lazy. But, you know, I can't stop myself. So, Huzu, please. Can't you go even more? Yeah. Give me all of those Huzu. And we're going to put those in. We're going to fix biofluid again. I should probably push my biofluid code, the updates, because nothing bad has happened. And every time I go to check to see if it's working, it's still working. So I should probably go share my knowledge with everyone. Look at this. Tall building problems one more time. Oh, that's so terrible. Yeah, more Huzu in. There you go. Everybody go in. I think I'm just going to reserve these Gobachovs. Because I don't know what caused this. Maybe I have to put in some recovery code. So once they're made homeless like this, well, I'm pretty sure it's all because they chose to go to a bioport that was completely full, right? And they probably did that because there was no one leaving, and that's because we ran out of food for a little bit. So maybe I can simulate this problem happening by just removing all food and then watching it, especially on the front line ones where it's everyone should be coming back to. And maybe I should have a periodic check for homeless for homeless animals to try to get themselves in place once more. I am not sure what the best solution to this is. Because I can definitely make a list. Like, once something is made homeless, that it goes on a list and it periodically rechecks for a home. But boom. Probably gonna have to do Bhoddos today. I'm gonna get Vonix started first. Like, I'm very wary of putting more of these back in, seeing as how we've had our second homelessness crisis. Because the way it works is it tries to get into a bioport and it can't. It tries to go somewhere else. And I guess the somewhere else was just kind of failing. I'll have to look at the code. Well, anyway, for right now, you guys have been replaced with Huzu, which probably have a better profile. All right, so there we go. Kicked mounted board whale. All right, we'll do that on first hand since I have all of these processor cores on me. So away we go, all the way to Blue Circuit Land. I remember I brought this whale in special, knowing he would get stuck. And then, lo, he got stuck. Not you. You? Yeah. You're trying to unload what you did not have. Now you have to go back. All right, so this will... Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Look what it's making. Look what it's making. Blue circuits. We gotta get a whole bunch of these for reasons. Now we have to make processor core somewhere. You guys, no? Where do we take you? Right here? Yes. Okay, so that's gotten rid of now. Okay, good. Next, done. Upgrade Rhenea manure bacteria. Let's see if we're making better Rheneas. Looks like we are. This is going in the box. Yeah, it's accumulating. Okay, so that's good. Just let that go. Once again, let it accumulate. Manure bacteria. Let's go take a look and see how this area is going. It should be going double. Agar and manure filled right up, and it's starting to pressurize. So this problem is now done. Okay, we're probably going to uplift Bhoddos. Need more condensed distillate venting. That's from the hydrocarbon area. And I'm not entirely thrilled to see this. So let's go take a look. And we're going to have to find a way to get more sulfuric. Man, I repeat, not looking forward to that. All right, so it looks like... Where do we make naphtha? No. No, right here. And you can't go because you can't get rid of condensed distillates. And condensed distillates are vented in the venting area right here. And this is old style. So I have to redo this entire area. It's not super bad though. I have a flue gas center right there. Alright, so I need oil burners. You need to all face the other way. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. V, 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 and V. This looks a little tight, unfortunately. Is this going to cause a problem any place? Actually, it looks like the answer is no. Wasn't really expecting that, but I'll take it. So like so, like so, like so, like so, and like so. And then, just like it always was, another one of these. And we will take it all the way over, and we will put it in the flue gas area. And then this will be ×3 venting for condensed distillates, which is exactly what the moment called for. All right, flue gas, doing fine. Condensed distillates, leaving the system. There we go. And hopefully that's enough. And if it isn't, yeah, I don't know. Oh, we don't have a buffer tank here. That should definitely be there. For stabilization purposes. Alright, so just burning it off. I wish the distillates had, like the condensed distillates and the concentrated distillates had better uses. It's like right now they're not all that useful. Alright, so this is cranking. Alright, good. That's now done. And now a big problem I don't want to deal with. Let's take a look. My happy boys and my happy girls. Sulfuric acid. Acide. There we go. And we are just pegged out. 100% pegged out. So it's time to use power to make things go faster. Yay. Personal logistics on. I'll eventually need more prod mods, but not right this second. What I have to do is find one of my big sulfuric acid makers down here. This guy right here. And I need to speed mod this. Probably right there. If I had to say... where is my stick? Then I want FM5, of course, and like AM2, maybe? I want to take you and stick you right there. I think that'll hit everybody. No, wait, there's already one there. Oh. 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 We've done this before. Uh-oh. It will not be so easy this time. I really wish I could fly. Because I want to get in there. Yeah, you're all plus 80%. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. Yeah, you're a 2-5. I have to get rid of that now. So what I can do is I can obviously speed module all of them. And that's a lot of speed modules. That's a lot. We can do it though. We can make it. We have the parts. Here, Notepad, you may go. Or we could do something else. Like we could copy you. And you can be a big 4-1, 4-3 maybe? That doesn't hit a lot. It's like 4-1. And that doesn't speed up much at all. That's like an extra 30%. I need next level speed mods. This eats 100 acid gas a second. And this produces maybe not as much, but quite a lot. I wonder if it's rising or falling. So we've just bought ourselves like 30%, not even a pure 30%, a reduced 30% more because we had already got a percentage boost on there. Yeah, the next thing to do is just to speed module them directly. And how many of those will we need? 35, we need 70 speed mods, which I could just go make. I guess I'm gonna, right? I mean, if that's the next solution, let's go do it. We're gonna need the stuff. Don't flinch from it. Like, don't cry when you need a thing. Only cry when you don't have enough of better speed mods, you know? And we are on the edge of having those. Utility boxes. Control panels. You know, let's pick up two of these and just get an enormous amount of speed mods. And we gotta go all the way back. We have to make electronics 3. Now that we have high-tech circuit boards, that's what's next. Soon, anyway. Is this going fine? Everything okay here? I came for electronics 2, though. That's in this neighborhood somewhere? Yeah, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess this is what we're doing, huh? Just order 100 of these, I guess. It's probably going to be more in the end. Just like 150 of these. And just wait for the handcrafting to catch up. Okay, I would make Vonixes now, except I'm going to have to make the codices, and that's on the other side of this. So let's take a look at what we've done so far. Sulfuric. We've got a little bitty bump. Look at that. It's a little itty bitty bump. And you know what? We're using a lot more still. So, solution is on the way, friends. Just wait. So, we got to come up with another plan. What our next things to do is, obviously, here, notepad. We have to do Vonixes. We have to do special small parts. We have to do machine parts Mach 3. And I think that's going to require some extra stuff. I'm going to have to chart that out. But I think special small parts is next. I've got some ideas on how to do that. How you doing, Irving? You're doing just fine. Great job. I need to start Vonix dens from being made. And that will be right here, I think. Yeah, Vonix. And you need a lot of weird stuff. You need an aluminum mine. Like an aluminum big mine. Why? I mean, why? So that'll go right there, and you go, okay, no. All right, I suppose. Aluminium mine by 10. And we don't have any of those, which makes a certain degree of sense. Why would I have those on the logistic network? Luckily, oh, they're in a buffer chest. It just needs to take from buffer chests. All right. Good. Don't be a sucker for a wounded wall. Leave that to the professionals, guys. All right, so that's on the way. And you need concrete, which I have. Everything else is normal. Super steel is on the belt and is not usually something that we have. And you need an out. And we'll have high-tech circuit boards on here eventually, but this is why I wanted to bring a few. Because I wanted to have them to have on hand. There you go. And it takes 20 of them and 50 neuromorphic chips. This looks like it does have to get onto the sushi belt. It's used in lots of stuff. Yeah, just toss a simple 1,000 on the sushi belt. So you need to get fed. food for you, and then I want you to go all the way to neuromorphic chips right here. Oh, you're already picking these up? Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. I didn't realize I'd already put them in the electronics locker. I thought I had been lazy. The answer is no. I had not. All right, so you go to the electronics locker. Right here. And I want you to fill cargo. And then I want you to come back. That's blue circuits. This is neuromorphic now. And then empty this cargo. Go and do this thing. Oh, and you have to be dinosaur hungry. And he'll manage that, right? Yeah, probably. So, now, I should probably bring over some neuromorphic chips. Just to get everything started. You'll put 1,000 on here. Which is the magic number. Alright, so we'll start Vonix going. And we'll have a few of those by the time we'll need it. We are still handcrafting. So slowly. That's fine. Everything is fine in that regard. How many you got? What you got? You got nothing? Oh. So this was my only supply up here? I feel like I made these a long time ago and I should have a lot more just hanging out by now. But apparently not. Epoxy. Yeah, we're going to have to put in more optical fiber, more epoxy soon. Right here. That's another nuclear explosion. How wonderful. There you go. And this will just scavenge the rest that needs. It's strange it found no glass yet. I don't know. We got so much room on the belt. Just let it go, right? All right, next. I would say we have to make Vonixes. We have to hang... Well, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Here, we'll make Vonix. It's time to call these into being. We need just a Vonix, please, right? Vonix. We need all this stuff. We need 2 Vonix codices per. And then we will get 1 Vonix. And then the horrible life cycle of the Vonix is like so. All right, you artificially create one in the lab. I'll go fetch you some Arthurian eggs. It'll make a Vonix. Yeah, we need 4 codices so far. And then we have to make eggs using 1 Vonix. Honey barrels. That really sucks. So it needs sweet, and it needs meat, and it needs live meat. I don't know why it needs the guts if it's getting just muck moo delivered to it. All right, and this will make the eggs, and the eggs we bake in an easy bake oven right here. And then we take the eggs and we raise them in a den. So we need 2 of these, I'm going to be betting. 1 in the reproductive chamber, 1 in the pen. And then we'll make a whole bunch of Vonixes. And the eggs are used in... Oh, they're used in lots of stuff, unfortunately. So the eggs are an export. Well, lots of stuff is probably overstating it, but it is used. It's used in Pi 4. Well, we might as well do it now, right? Okay, so this will be soon. So we have to gather Vonix eggs for export. Got it. Then Vonix cubs, are you gathered for export? Vonix cubs are used only in making Vonixes. All right, and Vonixes are used They're used in wormholes. So Vonixes, we need to export eggs and Vonixes. Because all this is important. And then we need to pull them apart. And when we pull them apart, we get a venom gland, and it has an hour before it decays into rich biocrud. The venom gland is used in, madness. Absolute madness. I'm going to have to put together the weirdest of universal religion stations for this. And then alien enzymes. This is something I have to make soon, right? Like, I can make this now, right? No, but it's coming. It's coming. And then dynamectin? You should make a lot of it. Oh, I don't know. So we're probably going to be making these two on site with the Vonixes. So we have to have a big, like one solid, maybe even 1.5 solid areas for making Vonix eggs. And then one area for raising the Vonixes, one area for making, hatching the eggs, another area for raising the Vonixes, and then finally another area for slaughtering the Vonixes, and then maybe another area right by that for making some product. 1 hour decay time is sketchy. It's like just on the edge of logistics. Anyway, let's not think about that. What we do have to think about is we need 2 Vonixes. So we need to make 2 Vonixes. We need 4 codices. So we need, in one of these, we need 8 lamp, then 8 glass. We can get both of those, right? Because we have lamp around here somewhere. Lamp right next to glass. Then we can come over here and do some science. We don't have to handcraft this. And just tuck it right there. And I want you to make a Vonix codex. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And that should be all we need, right? Here, take the glass, and then take the lamp. Sad that Irving hasn't played with any of his toys. Instead, is just fruitlessly pounding his head, hoping for escape that will not ever come. All right, so this is different. You see, look, it's doing the thing. It's doing the thing here where half the lard is being channeled into being. See, it's just bad. Wasn't I going to wire this so that it was only on in certain circumstances? Did I do that and I just flub it? I think I remember doing this. Greater than 500, I think. Disable. Did I get it interrupted when I did this? I would like to believe that was true. I was interrupted by like a attack or something. I'm going to choose to believe that because to believe that I just messed it up is too depressing. Anyway, let's go step up to the medical area and then we will start on doing something new and then we'll probably uplift Bhoddos. That is just something that has to be done. It's going to take a bit in order to get the proper codices, right? So, yeah, you're making Vonix. So I'll get some Arthurian eggs. That's not a problem. We're going to need 40 Arthurian eggs, and we need a flower sample and a wolf sample. This is probably not going to be great, right? So flour sample. We need Relesia Codex. Oh. So we're going to need 2 of these. And that's simple circuit. All right, 2 flowers and 2 wolves. Wolf? 2 dingrit codices. All right, we can handle that with what's in this bag, right? Give me dingrit. We can't do this? What? I didn't have phosphate glass in there? Isn't that the purpose of this? But boom. I feel like there's been a lot of explosions lately. All right. Did I put phosphate glass on? Yes, I did. Nice. Dingrit Codex. 1, 2. That'll make the 2 dingrit samples that I need, the DNA samples. And now I need Relesia. I need 1, 2, and this is gonna have to wait, unfortunately. All right, it's fine. We'll take all the codex making stuff and toss it back in the box, and then we'll go do something else. Maybe I probably have enough speed modules on me to distribute. Oh, I have to go get science. All right, fine. There's plenty more to do. Anything else in the box? I need flour DNA. That is, we need automation science and we need chem science, if I recall correctly. We'll grab some chem science from right here, and automation science, I guess we gotta go all the way back again. Unfortunate as it is, but at least it's very fast. Okay, good. I'm surprised I haven't run into a bottleneck of automation science yet. I feel like it should have happened at some point. Where's my dingrit codex? Did I do a wolf codex instead? Did I miss? Dingrit codex. Didn't I make 2 of these? Didn't I just make 2 of these? I feel like I'm going crazy again. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Crazy is fine. No, wait, I queued it up. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I did make it. It's just, all right, okay. Order of events problem. And the order in the event that is out of order is my understanding of any of this. Let's go distribute some speed modules down at sulfuric and give it a nice 80%. Not really an 80% boost, probably like a 50% on this block, give or take. I don't know. It's hard when you're just stacking speed boost on speed boost on speed boost. This is the best way to do this. There we go. This is pretty good. Let the bots handle it. And we're definitely going to have to speed up the acid gas production as well, for reasons which I feel should be obvious. I'm wondering if we're going to have to speed up water. Alright, so now it's it's about 50% more here. Yeah, we're going to need more water. Alright, easy enough. Give me water. And you will feed yourself in right there. Do we need any more? The answer kind of feels like yes, right? Okay. And then over. All right, better? Are we better? This feels like better. Feels like sulfuric acid gas is next. Yeah, it's falling pretty hard. Oh, and we're out of mushrooms. That's not what I wanted to see at all. Because the first step is to get this flowing as much as possible. And I guess we have to do the same thing as before. Uh, 4-1, my friend. 4-1. This would explain why acid gas was falling. Because... I wonder why, though. Didn't I rework this so it didn't need to happen? I know one of the things I wanted to do going forward is to make a system where I have the mushroom plantation on site. Because shipping around the mushrooms is just not gonna work long term. So where are you? You've got one coming back, and this guy's waiting for. See, you're gonna change. Add destination right here. Load items. Till 3K. And then don't wait. And do wait. So don't wait here. Do wait here. You're trying to empty your cargo, but where's the whale who is... Alright, he's going to get the stuff, and then he's going to get the stuff. Alright, now I need the other one to hit him with the same thing, right? Add destination, sulfur pile. Sulfur is also pretty reasonable to build on site, right? I want you to load items. 3K. Don't wait. Which cargo situation? Alright, do that. Hopefully this works a little better. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. Alright, we're going to pull this back. Just pull that back. I mean, what's going to be interesting is we're going to be seeing the line waiver, right? Yeah, look at this. It's no longer pegged like it was at 142. Now it's struggling near 200 and down to where it was. It's in struggle city. All right. Let's just say I made more sulfuric. And this wasn't... I'm going to have to put in a next generation of sulfuric maker that makes the mushrooms on site, maybe even makes the sulfur on site. That's not what we're doing right now. Dingrits. Now you go. That will load in right here, and that's not going to be enough because we're going to have to turn this channel over to Relesia soon. All right, so let's go grab some Arthurian eggs. Right. Now these are Kamoots. Here we have Arthurians. Where do we export the eggs? Apparently we don't have a lot. We need 40, right? Let's hope so, anyway. And we also need Great Alien Sample, which, thankfully, we have quite a bit of now. That is not my bottleneck. Okay, so right here, take all of that. And you just need this and this, and we'll get our 2 Vonixes. Only this is going to take time. Here, have one more. It will only take many seconds. And you need 1 wolf. No, it's getting a wolf. It's a wolf codex. but it requires a wolf samples, but required a Dingrich codex. Okay, so that was where the terms were making me weird, just weirding me up, my friends. Okay, so this is cooking. Are we also making Vonix dens right here? Have we made even a single one? Answer, no. We have gotten 1 unit of concrete. I wonder where they're being absorbed. I wonder where the glass is being absorbed right now. Usually this means it's just time to say, hey, more concrete, more glass. And I think I'm probably gonna do that. This is... Oh, nice. That's a lot of glass. Well, nothing for it then. Glass is used in great amounts. And then concrete, I suppose. That is not used in great amounts. Right here. Huh. I feel like that's probably a bad idea, but here I am doing it anyway. All right, so we got this upgrade. We have an upgrade. Now we're going to get immunosuppressant drugs. Okie dokie. No problem, I suppose. Pacifastin. And immunosuppressants. Okay. Research this thing. Like, I have no idea what any of this is, but it opens up AUG stage. Is this worth anything? So it's 5 quality AUG food and 10 AUG food for... This is not worth any... This is not good. It's affected by fraud, but what's that? Oh, it's because you can put fraud in the... This is just not good. It's just way too expensive. You can get it for just flowers. Why would you do any of this? Like the next level AUGs, though, that's worth. Anyway, here, research that. A thought was in my head, and now it is gone. We're pushing this forward. Oh, speaking of things being damaged, let's do a loop on border stuff. I guess we're just going to pinch here too, right? Like right there. And this is what I wanted to do. Just to make super sure. And then this, they can probably get through there if they're super lucky, but I don't think they will be. I don't want to pull anything down up here. We're just putting stuff up today. Maybe like right here. This doesn't need to be here. So down you come, but not you or you or you. And as per normal. And this one will also come down. Good. Okay, that'll keep these bots busy. And right here, they're obviously doing something. And we're just kind of pushing out. And we should probably just continue doing that, huh? All right, so do I want to turn or just kind of extend the wall down? Probably just extend the wall down and take some losses doing so. Right? There we go. You guys do that. And I guess we'll do another one up here too. The next one should be right there. All right, that's fine. And I'm not pulling any of these down. It doesn't even look dense enough as it is. This is fine. It's having no problems. This is fine. Again, no problems. And then over here, I'm not sure what our goal is here, frankly. we're going to just extend this line. And I guess extend this line. And these guys in the middle can probably be pulled down, but I don't wanna. It's like back here, maybe. Like, yeah, these guys can come down. So we'll just start with this one, right? And it's an edge node, so I don't have to worry about anything. Meanwhile, these happy fellows, I thought I was just going to bombard them. Just for old time's sake. Remember when I used to spend entire episodes just doing this? That was, definitely not the best days. But now we have 13 tubes in range. Things are different now. And it doesn't matter how many ball up because of flamethrowers. They can get infinite kills from just painting the ground. Yeah, my friends. This was just not a good... It's just fast now. This is what happens when there's so many tubes in range. Boom, boom, boom. And it's just like the civilization never was. Because they were never civilized to begin with. These guys are coming in at a bad angle, unfortunately. Alright, fire up. And so long as the fire is on the ground... Yeah, these guys are coming in behind. I wish I had a, like, bullet damage upgrade to get. That would be worthwhile. Alright, so is there anyone else around here? Doesn't look like it. So, this is now safe. Congratulations, we have made it safe. Safety is important. And then, I guess just we continue pushing here. No, we should do it the other way. By other way, I mean facing west. And start doing like this then. And do a sort of combo thing. Alright, there you go. Make that real, and then we'll just start taking all this territory too, and we'll have room to build over here again. Not that I think we're going to need it anytime soon. Alright, we're going to pull this down. I think this has now outlived its usefulness. Well, let's go let it get repaired first. So that's good, and I have no thoughts about this area whatsoever, except we're trying to pull all of this down, right? So I take all of this. I don't think that was sitting on any crucial pipes. No. And it's like this one too. It's like all of these just... You're now done. You used to be the frontier. You are not the frontier anymore. And it's going to leave a lot of dinosaurs homeless. I'm going to have to do something about those. Alright, so that's going to keep them busy. Yeah, we're just going to leave that alone. Look at that train. Okay, so good. Has this done the thing I needed to do? Yeah, now you can do Relesia. And you need this stuff. And you need... Do I not have any just samples? Apparently not. Ooh, who is killing Oh, is it too close? Were they trying to expand here while we were putting it up? That's always really awkward when that happens. Alright, come on. Anytime now. Alright. We'll see how it goes. Looks like, yeah, they're getting irritated on a regular basis. And we have 3 coming. Okay, boom. 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 But it really didn't... I mean, it crushed the, oh, it all leads through here. I see. So it's going to be kind of tough getting these up. Because these guys are going to come cause me problems too. Oh, I caught some. Yeah. And it's just going to keep happening, huh? Because yes, this guy's going now because they're being agitated by pollution. All right, I can't sit here and pay attention to this. I need to get a couple generic earth samples. Right there. Just a bunch of DNA scraps. We're going to put it together into something new. This is what we do. We are creatives. Okay, right there. And this is going to make the Vonixes for me. All right, so that's taken care of. Vonix is stage 1. And if we see a Vonix box being made over here... No, not yet. We just have to let that go. All right, so we will continue making Vonixes. And I guess we uplift Bhoddos, I suppose. And that's the next thing on our list. Like, it's a chore type thing, but still. Right, now I have to slow down. Here we have that. So, we're going to save our game. Because I have to get close to the nuclear reactor, which can blow me up at any time, and then I just don't want to deal with that. So what I want to do is you not do this. I want you to do this instead. And are you releasing more? Do we have any more? I'm going to have to do something about this, right? I'm going to have to show up and do something about this. This is not arming, unfortunately. It needs these to come into being in order to actually defend against this. And apparently we're having a big problem with that. Not enough bots. All right, don't think about it. Anyway, this guy right here is trying to get more, and we don't have any. Well, that's a problem. Now we go and we look at this system. Can you deliver any? No, you cannot. You need to get more advanced coated container, right? And that's, you don't have many at all. So this system jammed, or it's just never working. I guess you deliver what you got, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. So I guess we don't do Bhoddos for a while. Yeah. So we got it at just enough time. Just in time. Because this was literally the last 4 right here. How long does this take? Not long at all. I kind of have to babysit this, the first few, to make sure it doesn't, explode and kill the spores. But then we need to... I know this is dangerous. We take this, then we have to juice them with liquid manure. And this is again in a Bhoddos culture. Kind of wish I could do this all in one. So this is going to take up a lot of space. So you're going to make the number 2. And then the number 2 need to be juiced right here. And then it needs to fade back and forth, back and forth. So it's going to have to put out the number 2 with the spores. And the spores will have to come right here and then get used. And then it'll have to come back and like that. And whenever it blows up, it's going to take out a very, very valuable cargo. And I guess there's just nothing I can do about that, huh? Okie dokie. Let's get this set up, I suppose. Take all of this. Like so, right? Except for you. You don't have to exist. So, we should have bots putting this down, yes. And that is a Bhoddos culture down here we're going to have to deal with. Right there. And you're just powering these roboports. Okay, good. So I have to get one more Bhoddos culture, a few more Bhoddos, and like this is not how it goes. So what I need is, I guess, we're going to have to bring down liquid manure for one. That's not going to be terribly hard. And we need this to be making specifically this. And you have to come a long way, and you have to avoid the blast areas. Should not be that tough, right? The only question is, where do I... Oh, look at that. Can we leap the entire danger area? No, we can't. We have to get a little closer here. I need blue belt right now, and not for reasons that you would think. Alright, so you sneak through like that. And then down here, we're going to transfer this to a slower belt. Like, probably right there. And this is how the advanced substrate's going to get in. It's like right here. And where is the blast radius? Where is the blast radius for the north? Oh, don't get too close. Well, it's not even real, so I guess we don't do this. It's still too dangerous. And we have to come like this instead. Alright, this is okay-ish, I suppose. And then this guy doesn't exist. Like so. And like so. And like so. And hopefully that doesn't get destroyed. Hopefully neither of those gets destroyed, because I don't want to have to put in it's totally going to get blown up though, isn't it? We'll try it. So what I want is this. Well, I guess I don't get what I want, huh? Yeah, apparently I don't. Okay, so you have to be like that. And this is where the Bhoddos gets out. The Bhoddos level 2 gets out. And that serves as an input down here. Maybe we should use that line. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. And then I guess we're going to see how much we lose the first time it blows up, but I really feel like we're not giving it enough space. Aren't you filling in those blanks? We have plenty right here. you're out, and then you are in. And you also need fuel. Oh, that's a problem. You need fuel rods. This is a big problem. And this guy is still stuck. Okay, don't think about that. This guy needs to read this belt. And we have to also put this in right here. For the same reason as before. I don't think that works. Here, we have to... Here, stop. Stop being weird. There. And we're out of science for some reason. Alright, so you are hooked up to you, and you are hooked up to here, and you are reading everything. Irving now? No. Alright, so you're only putting 2 on this belt, and that's pretty good, I guess. And you are putting 10 on this belt, and you're going to get up to 30. Alright, so that will have fuel and substrate coming down. And both of which will end up here. And then all we have to do is manure bacteria, which is kind of a problem. Not a big problem. Kind of a problem, though. So, do we have... It's manure bacteria, right? No. Up here, it's manure bacteria, right? No. Why did I... This takes the spores. Okay, you need to juice the spores. So you're doing something else. You're doing... No. Yeah, you need... It's not manure bacteria. It's liquid manure. It's a different thing. All right, so you don't need any fuel rods except, for fuel. Okay, so what I'll do then is take this and regulate it to that. That's probably best. So liquid manure somewhere. Are we doing anything interesting down here yet? It's like, I'm not sure this guy is even... Yeah. He needs 1.5K of this in order to make better fuel cells. And we're just not making it. I wonder why. Like, what's our hold up here? Why aren't you going? Okay, you're going right now. And this is making... So this is just as fast as we can, and then you're waiting for more. And it's probably... Historically, it's chitosan, right? And right here, there's no problems whatsoever. It's being made very slow. 1 per. Just very slow. So I guess maybe check back on this. Maybe do it by hand for a little bit. Okay, I can believe in that. Let's do it by hand because we don't need many. And I'm just going to run it back and forth in order to squeeze some Bhoddos efficiency out. So, let's see if I can manage this. Give me 1 more Bhoddos, please. And then what I need is this. I need to run this over. So much death. And then put that right there. And I have to pick up the precious spores right there. And then I need liquid manure, unfortunately. And liquid manure is produced right over here. But I don't think we have any lines for it. And we do. We have a line going all the way this way. all the way this way. So there's a line like right there. Okay, never mind. I thought this was going to be a big problem. It will not be a big problem. Only if it explodes right now, it will be a big problem. So I gotta go get some more fancy fuel rods. I suppose I have to order them made right now. So I have to take those advanced containers over just by hand. Because I don't need many fuel rods. Many of the blue fuel rods. Just a few. And we have liquid manure right here. And now this is over. Alright, so like that and like that. Good? Good. I think doing this by hand is perhaps one of the stupidest ideas I've had in a while. It's all because I want to get through this, but I don't want to wait. So I have to go mug the advanced container dinosaur. That's you right here. I wish the alarm would stop happening. I need to take all these advanced containers. Great. Now we're going to go over here and we're just going to hand feed them into this machine. I'm pretty sure it already has all the materials it needs. So it will be able to start going after that. That's right. You know what? You too. There. And we have plenty of boron. It's 1 boron per. All right, we're making lots of fuel rods. And I guess we don't need many of these. I mean, I could go just take these fuel rods and I could go deliver them right now, right? And that will trigger a delivery of the Bhoddosaur. Which will actually start everything in motion, right? Right there. Oh, is that not enough? How many do you need? Oh, wait a second. I threw the fuel rods in here. This is not where fuel rods go. It's kind of interesting. Where would they go if I tossed them in here? It would obviously go into one of these individuals. Not you. So someone's filling their cargo here. Yeah. And then you're going to take this and go where? No. Sorry. I was mistaken as to what I was doing. So I want to take these and I want to shove them in this dinosaur, right? Yeah. Right there. And then he has enough. Okay, and then I can take these and I can just shove them in by hand. That's just fine. All right, so right here. And then right here. There. There. That should be enough to get this started, right? So we're going to save our game again because we're dancing around a readily overloading nuclear reactor. Just say go. All right, this is now going. And this doesn't do anything anymore. So let's get this out of here for the moment. Okay, so we have our 1 Bhoddos going down. So we're going to run it down. We have to go get substrate. I think we just don't have any. Okay, we have to go get some more magic substrate. We have a Bhoddos Mk2. We just need many more of those, unfortunately. Should probably just queue it up to work like this and walk away, and then let the dinosaurs catch up to it later. That's probably the best idea. Then start working on like special small parts or something. I can kind of get behind that. So this way, and this way. And then down here, just shove it full. And then right here, shove you full. And then right here, you guys take that as well. All right, so progress? Progress? Can we call this progress? All right, so what is happening right now? That is making the better spores, and that made 6 of them. Reviewing this recipe, we're going to end up getting these will end up on this belt. And that's kind of not what we want. We have to figure out how we're going to harvest, right? Because right now, these are just shuffling between. If this blows up right now, I lose a lot. I need this not to blow up for a while. Like it's safe right now, momentarily. Now we got 1 extra spore out of that. We have to figure out when it's safe to harvest. So that thing has to get out of a range without blowing up. It's so slow. So slow. Here, let me help. Run you down there. And that'll go, and it just runs back and forth. But how do I figure out harvesting? You know? I can just make it go a little faster like this by running it back and forth, back and forth. But it's going to take many loops. I suppose I deserve this right now. Right? At double speed. If it blows up, I'll have to come fix it by hand. But that's not the worst thing ever. I'd rather it just pause and I come and I have to reassess all this stuff, you know? Why aren't you going? Okay, good. And just back and forth. Just accumulating spores. Now the problem is this is eating through a lot of fuel cells. Hopefully this dinosaur will arrive someday. So we're probably going to need like 50 to 100 fuel cells in order to get the Bhoddoses we need. Right? Because right now, by playing past the parcel back and forth, we've got 4 Bhoddoses. So I guess what I want to do is this. And we're going to have a victory box right here. But I have to read off this and I can't get close, right? Or else, boom. Or a lot of complex stuff there is going to go twice. A lot of complex stuff will happen. Like, I could start reading. Like, I need to read what's in the box as well. So you're going again? Yeah, and you're going to run out of fuel rods soon. I can probably just go grab some more, right? How do I stop this? How do I efficiently skim off product? Oh, yeah, we got fuel cells now. Here, deliver the rest. This should be enough to accomplish this. I feel like there has to be some sort of more elegant way to do this. Oh, you don't need these Bhoddos anymore. Alright, that's fine. Okay, And down here, you get the same treatment. So where are we on the cycle? These guys going? All right. And just chuck these in here and just be done with it. Good. All right, so I can measure what's on these belts, and those measurements will probably survive a nuke, maybe, especially if I move them back a little bit. And then I can measure how many, like I can multiply every Bhoddos times 5 and every spore and just count everything that's in the actual bins as irrelevant, like in here. Like, shouldn't we have a double by now? Yeah, like there's the other one. Okay, good. So this is getting spored, and then the one behind it's going to get spored too. Good. And then this will go, and this will go, and it's going to start going faster and faster. But I don't know how to phrase... Oh, that's a little bit of liquid. I don't know how to phrase it mathematically when we should start pulling things off. Well, let's start by measuring, I guess. Give me a decider. This is all so very risky. I want you both to read belts. Worries. So many worries. All right, I want you to both read these belts. You will get powered. All right. So we are getting 2 of these guys. So do something like very simple, like when it is more than 3, harvest. Let's just do that. Greater than 3. Output enable equals 1. And then we will grab right here. This thing's almost certainly going to get blown up, right? And you are enabled when E is greater than or equal to 1. And then this is almost certainly going to get blown up too, so let's just not cry for it. And then right there in this bin. Okay. So whenever there are more than 3 Bhoddos 1s on there, we just start, Bhoddos 2s, we just start harvesting them. And if it blows up, it'll blow up everything on the belt, and that's bad. But it won't blow up what's in the machine, and that's good. And so we're going to keep making these. I wonder how many of them we have so far. Like our reading now was probably 2. And we just have to let this go. God, I'm so nervous. We just have to let it go, I suppose. Maybe we should also be triggering it off. Or greater than, say 12. Either one of those, start harvesting. Does this make sense? All right, anyway, let's bring Notepad back and let's finish uploading Bhoddos. Done. That's going to be taken off. And I guess we can try just throwing together special small parts right now. Special small parts. We got to transition to doing something new. And the only thing we don't have here is carbon fiber, which is its own journey. So I guess we do that journey. The carbon fiber journey is next. Assuming we don't have any Vonix dens right now, which I'm just assuming we don't have for some reason. No, we have 1. I'm not sure that's enough. I mean, it's probably enough. We're going to save Vonixes for later, I think. I want to build up a couple of those. And I have plenty to do in the meanwhile. Right here. Yeah, there's our 2 Vonix. So, wonderful. Are you going to get caught? No. Disabled. If we look at that control behavior, Like it's almost ready to start harvesting. Almost. I just need this not to blow up and blow up some of the... I mean, right now blowing up wouldn't be so bad because we've got it working on both ends. So I think we've passed the critical phase. I can probably stop babysitting it. At the same time, I can't look away. We're moving at full speed for both. Oh, no, we're not. Yeah, we just harvested one. We did. We did that thing. Now it's because spore threshold was hit, right? Okay, we're just going to walk away from this. We are going to make a plan for special small parts. That's what we're doing right now. Special small parts needs carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is... Okay, here we go. Carbon fiber export, because that's definitely needed everywhere. It's again epoxy, great. For this we need dry carbon fiber, and dry carbon fiber is not an export. We need treated carbon fiber, and that is not an export. We need carbonized fiber. Great. And that's pre-carbon fiber and ammonium oxalate. Okay, and this is not an export again. Pre-carbon fiber is, oh god, it gets worse. Oxidized pan fiber. Great. And it's not... Oh, it takes heat. Oh, no. Oh, no, friends. Then we need more stuff. Oh, wow. Polyacrylonitrile. Wonderful. And for this, we have both of that, right? This decays real fast, yes? I think... Are we already making polyacrylonitrile? Anyway, let's just stick that away. I know we have both these things, so we're just going to stop there and then trace it back to ammonium oxalate, which is an export. And that's oxalic acid. Oxalic acid is just stuff I have. Do I actually make sugar? Like, I know, maybe we should hold off until we get this recipe to do this. Because this is a better sugar recipe. Do we have sugar up here? I know we make sweet syrup, but sugar. Apparently we do. Yeah, we do. Okay, we have sugar. All right, so sugar is now going into oxalic acid. And oxalic acid is an export. Then we need to make it... We have to make polishing compound out of that, so soon. And this is another plutonium peroxide. All right, whatever. And then we can start marching this forward and all up. And so the other question is, did we actually make acrylonitrile? And we would have done it right here. And I guess the answer is just no. Okay, so we have a lot of intermediates to make. Wow, I didn't realize this was going to be such a journey. It's just special small parts. It's just carbon fiber, right? Well, apparently not. Our goal for today is going to be this stuff, I guess. How are we doing here? We haven't had an explosion yet. And we've got just one harvested. And you're still going, and you're still going. And it's just good. Exhale, inhale. Oh, it's starting to back up. So this guy should be... Yeah, this guy's ready to harvest now. So it's going to snatch this one off the belt. Yes, safe. You will now be safe from the explosion. All right, we're going to let this build up. we're going to start building some intermediates. Our goal for today is ammonium oxalate, and if we get there, I will declare it a good day. And then tomorrow, maybe do Vonixes the entire day. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about the quiet wall military threat. So, Oxalatic Acid. There's two ways to make it. We don't have this recipe, which is acrylic and blood. Vanadium pentoxide, and this is just done in a chemical plant. Oh, I should check and see if sulfuric is actually going. The answer is a solid kinda. I really need to make local mushrooms here. Just make a sulfuric area that has mushrooms and then shotgun into acid gas, then shotgun into sulfuric acid. Because this isn't going full power, is it? We don't have the acid gas, so no, it's going to come and go. Yeah. Wavy. So we added a little, not a lot. We're up above consumption. So maybe we can just let this go for right now. 4 right now. I don't know. And these are going to be all level 2 soon. So we need the local mushrooms even more. It's like no matter how closely I look at it, it gets worse. So that's the chemical plants for the oxalic acid, ammonium oxalate. And then you are an export used in lots of stuff. I have no idea how I'm going to be doing carbon fiber. All right, let's start. That's another chem plant. So I guess I just do a solid row of both. I don't know. Let's just go do something, and with the knowledge that it is almost certainly wrong, and that one day we shall weep for our sins. Those gotta go away. That's gotta go away. Seems like we're at a low ebb of materials. All right, so with this is just kind of general stuff, right? And so we're saving this area. We're saving these areas around here. And then we were going to use this as better petri dish makers, which we should probably consider doing right now, right? Just to fill it in, but we don't need it. And are we making advanced coated container? No, we are not. We are not doing it because this guy is waiting for chitosan. And if we go look at chitosan, it awaits mutant enzymes. If we look at mutant enzymes, it awaits Bhoddos? Really? I would have thought Bhoddos production would have been constant throughout all this, except it's clearly not going right now. Because we don't have any ash. Is the ratio wrong? This guy is waiting for fuel cells. And that's because that is because it got jammed. 7. Wow, we're going okay, everything's going well there. And this got jammed for lack of boric acid. And we're still lacking boric acid. Okay, so maybe that's something that needs to be attended to right now. Boric acid is just not going very well. And we have no... Okay, that's why we have no boric acid. Because we have no borax coming in. Why? What? Wait a second. We have plenty of syngas. What? It looks like it just started? What? Syngas. We're having trouble in syngas land. I'm probably just going to have to double this, you know? For right now, we are doing just fine. But it's bitumen that is our struggle. We don't have enough feedstock. Okay. This I can deal with. The bitumen makers right here are having trouble getting rid of its bitumen. We have a valve somewhere that is holding us up. How is this possible? Why is this not pressurized? Are you not connected? No, this is pumping as hard as it can right there and it's not working out. Okay, that's a problem I can fix. Turns out this configurable valves mod has just not been good for me. I probably would have been better off never actually using it. Oh well. So over here, right here. Right. It was right about here I saw it, right? No, right there. There's our buddy. All right, so what I need is the standard. And I don't want it touching the walkway. So the standard has to be right there. And then a pump, which will be powered. And then you will go right there, and you will only pump when bitumen is less than, was it 6,000? There you go. And now you pump. Your pumping speed is... Why are you not going? Yeah? Why isn't it not going? Why is it not going? Because it has nothing right here. Interesting. What did I do wrong? Because it was a bottleneck not a second ago. Now what happened? Don't you mess with me. So we did not have enough naphtha. But I already solved that problem, right? When I fixed the condensed distillates vent earlier today. And apparently it's just not enough still? Weird. Condensed distillates belt right here, and it's pumping 177 a second. It's just not enough? It isn't enough. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not enough. Wow. All right, is it time to loop that back into the general venter? I think it's the way it has to be. The general hydrocarbon vent. So what I need is none of this right here. Right here, in fact. I need you right there. You're going to be overflowing at 90. And you're going to be overflowing at 95%. Okay, so this is going to have to join general hydrocarbon venting right here. So we're going to have to add a new member of the band and find a way to get it in. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to happen. We have to go from here down one and over. On paper, it seems easy. Like just saying, we have to move one city block. Yeah, that neglects to say it's the city block with the hydrocarbons in it. One of the most dense areas in the entire factory. Now, doing this It might not even be enough because, oh nice. We may need more naphtha than even this. Then we're producing at full speed with this, right? Which may mean I have underestimated our need for naphtha production. So why isn't this going? What's our problem here now? So you are overflowing at 95%. You should be pumping. You are pumping. And I have done this wrong. There we go. Now it gets in right here. And it's going to wait its turn. You're waiting to whatever it is above 20K, and then you try to purge it. Okay, good. Just continue blindly researching, getting all of these recipes I will frankly never, ever use. Like, this is at least a little bit useful, but such a long way off. Just research. It doesn't matter. Literally does not matter. Okay, right here. There you go. This is what we want to see. High distillates having a use. And if we go take a look at a graph. Naphtha. All right, we have returned to maximum, apparently. Maybe we're still climbing? No, like 145. So we're producing more than we're consuming in this moment. And given that pipe transport is basically instant, well, hopefully it's pipe transport out here. Maybe it's by Gorbachev. If it is, that's unfortunate. I think we're in an unfortunate life here. Yep, we certainly are. All right, so we're going to have to come back to this and see how it goes. We may not be done with this area of the base. It's helium. We don't have a lot of it. Where do we stick our naphtha? We have not enough methanol. That's a problem. And right here, okay, right here. Yeah, we have barely no naphtha being produced. Maybe we have to increase production. Okay, if you see it, you just assume you have to, right? And it's fine because it uses high distillates and gasoline. Two things I have in fairly enormous quantities. Here, take this. I'm just going to speed mod you all directly. There. A cute little 80%. And you'll get enough high distillates, right? No, you don't have enough high distillates? I have never had a world where I haven't had... I have not had enough naphtha. Like, there were some upgrades which I just looked at and said, this is dumb. It's just, why would I ever... I'm never going to need more naphtha. And this is just chugging as hard as it can. And we're actually using all of the high distillates. That is weird. Weird and unexpected. So we're really only venting the condensates then right now. We're using everything else. And in order to make progress, I have to speed this entire thing up now. Hopefully it doesn't get jammed at any point. High dist. How we doing? Wonder what this is about. This crash every once in a while. I wonder what that is. That has to be like can't vent coke. Therefore can't vent residual mixture. That's what's coming here, right? Because this has to be going to the emergency coke vent over there, and the emergency coke vent isn't running. You aren't running because I never hooked up an ash dinosaur. Okay. That's nice. Good job. Good job, me, doing all this and then just not finishing it off. And you dump right there. Empty cargo. Okay. Great job. Fantastic. I want you to first do this. All right. This will start the emergency coke venter going again. I installed this for a reason. It doesn't destroy enough coke, mind, but it destroys quite a bit. Should probably buffer it a little more. It's like it destroys 28 a second on both of those. It's much better than burning them, which is what I do elsewhere. I suppose I just have to trust this working if I'm to get anything done at all today. So let's just like stick a pin in this and just assume it's working. And I'll get rid of this Oxalate. We'll go distribute Bhoddos, and then we'll try to get out one or two more items, new items today for forward progress. Does this sound acceptable? Does this sound a little like this sound not quite like bargaining? Because it totally is. So let's go distribute Bhoddos. And then we can probably shut this entire system down, right? Like we don't need to do any more. Like just turn it off. Just pick it up, rather. Just pick it up. There. And it doesn't have to be here anymore. And we can stick the stuff. Where's the Bhoddos cultures? If I ever have to grow more, I can just start it right here. You know? There. The Bhoddos cultures. There. We're going to save again. Because if I get blown up in all my inventory from this, I'm going to be irritated. Alright, and this should double the speed, right? There you go. There you go. There you go. We will have done something for the factory today. Now if we go look, it's 1.1 a second. Well, I suppose we should probably compare it, right? Yeah, it's 0.7 a second. And now it's 1.1 a second. So it's actually not even doubling, huh? Huh, so it's plus 200% right now. And it's not doubling. It's a great improvement, but it's not what I wanted. All right, we're working through everything. We need more boric acid in order to make more fuel rods, in order to make more Bhoddos. This is all true, right? And just go dunk this over here and just assume everything's going to be okay. All right, that's what I will do. We have installed Bhoddos Mk2, and that's great. Maybe I'll have to adjust this to be a little different. Actually, we can watch this, right? Why aren't you going? You don't have enough ash. Oh, we have to have the dinosaur get a lot more ash then, especially if it's going to be if we just doubled the efficiency of everything. So it's not 30k ash anymore. That's probably closer to being right. Anyway, I want you to go drop your ash off. Unfortunately, it's going to take a long time to cycle around. And this is all pumping. The high distillates are now pumping. The naphtha is now pumping, kinda. No, it isn't. We're using all the high distillates, so that might have been the bottleneck before. So I guess we have to put down the 1.4 and just squeeze out a little more out of all this. We need big beacons. We need next level speed modules. We need to put speed modules in everything. I mean, I have them in my inventory. That's the next step, isn't it? Well, okay. If we're looking at it, we should go do it. If we think it, we should go do it. And all that's going to do is run us out of crude oil, which is the next step. But I guess I'm fine with that. I guess I'm forced to be fine with that. Alright, so what I want to do is this. I handcrafted all these speed modules for a reason, I suppose. It's nice to be able to afford this. Alright, there we go. Solid, like 50% more on all of this. And hopefully we just run out of crude oil next. Yeah, we can see it shaking. I wonder what percentage of this we can actually use. Alright, high distillates, please. High dist. In the last minute, we're up to 100k a minute. And historically, that was, yeah, it's about right for all these speed modules. It's like 40% more. 40%? There. And naphtha is now cranking. Good. Then if naphtha is now cranking, it'll get into the bins. There, this is filling up. Good. And the Gobachavs will bring it out. I may have to run a line. I don't know yet. It's 35 a second. I may, in fact, have to run a line. And we need the bitumen in order to get syngas. Yes. This is the basis of syngas right now. So probably do have to run a line here. But for now, we're just going to leave that and see what happens. Crude oil is keeping up for the moment. All right, let's actually do something new, right? I mean, uplifting Bhoddos is pretty new. Making Vonix is pretty new. But right here, we need to make, not here, not this area, right here. We're going to make oxalic acid and then something else. And that'll be the episode. And then tomorrow we push forward more on the quest for small parts, and then probably machine parts, and then, I don't know. So, oxalic acid, where are you, Chem Lab? In fact, 2 Chem Labs. Right there and right there. You need to make acid. Okay, that's probably the wrong place to put this. Oxalic acid, great. So you need to bring out some various things, and you need ammonia. No, is that? Yeah, the cyanic acid, excuse me. So let's just already start asking for the cyanic acid. Cyanic acid. Thank you, friends. Now you have to make ammonium oxalate. And that's right here. And for this we need ammonia and the oxalic acid that we make in some glassware. All right, good, fantastic. Actually, don't even do this. We're going to piggyback off the other one. And we're going to request ammonia. I request pneumonia. Okay, good. Those will come in. Now, this makes 0.2 a second. That's not a lot. That's, in fact, very little. So, and then this makes, again, a 0.2 a second. So this entire block is just going to be chemical plants. Just a chemical. Is that a good idea? I guess so. Are you going? No. Chitosan? Probably. Don't look at it. Don't try to fix anything. Just try to push forward. That's the goal right now. All right, so this will bring that in, and we have 1, 2, 3 solids in, then 1 solid out. So this is going to be a snake belt And then a hug belt with a big building. That's unfortunate. So here we're going to do a snake belt. Like so. And then we'll arrange this properly. Here, just use your imagination. Just imagine this being proper. And then snake belt. Serpentine belt. Copy, I say. I guess I'm pressing the wrong button. Or getting ahead of myself. All right, select this, like this. And we have an ins and an ins. Great work, right? Then we have to come south. Because we have to get our out. And this is our out. Probably going this way, right? And the same thing for the other side. This is definitely going to take up the entire block. Isn't that bad? Okay, right there. This is our unit. We're happy with this. We're happy to be here. Cannot stress how happy this all makes me. So cyanic, cyanic. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. All right. And then power somewhere. All right. Pick it all up. And right here is probably the best we can do. And then we'll have a bin over there. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to have room for another one just like this. And I guess we're going to need a lot of this stuff too. 0.2 a second. Jeez. Yeah, this requires quite a lot. So this will come in and feed this, and then we'll get it out. And I guess we move over to the next block and we just leave this spot open for something else. And we just copy and paste this over here. You don't need quite so much. Like just a double belt in and one belt out. So it's just going to be one tile thinner, but there's still not enough room right here. All right, I accept this. So we're going to do this. We're going to do H. You're going to, okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to do H. We're not going to do that. We're going to do this. And this we're going to H. There we go. And this is our block, I suppose. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? Now, we can probably get in one more. So grab all this. Like right there. And then just one more, right? Just one more. Just one won't hurt. Just one more. Alright, so we actually have more space than I thought we would. So slide it back. I'm like, I guess this feels right to me. Why are the belts wrong? The belts are just wrong. Well, I can fix that. Excuse me, friend deconstruction planner. Why are you not doing this? Is there something wrong? Am I holding a key down? Deconstruction planner, there you go. Probably had a key problem. Okay, good. And then just bam, 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 bam. Then we trim. Okay, great. So this is kind of set up wrong. This is kind of set up backwards. So let's listen to that little voice in our head. And let's set it up the opposite way, even though we typically don't do it like this. Then it'll all come this way. You can continue being where you are. And then we need another aerial caravan, another aerial outpost right here. And this is going to be the stuff coming out. And then some of it will go next door. Okay. Okay, I believe in this. I need to program a whale. We need vanadium pentoxide, we need sugar, and we need plastic bar. So much for small parts. Need so many things. All right. Vanadium pentoxide. 1, right? Then we need 5 sugar and 1 plastic bar. And so these all stack to 100. So our number is 7. So 9,000 divided by 7, 1,200. 1,200 of you, 1,200 of you, 6,000 of you. Okay. Good enough, right? Mr. Whale, where are you? Time to go do whale things. Got to get into the habit of putting that in right there. All right, we need to go get pentoxide, which is considered the product of vanadium, right? Which should be right here. Oh, we need antimony. Ooh, I wonder if that was having to do with everything being short. I'll have to look at that at some not now time. Apparently not. Where did I put the pentoxide? I had just a huge amount of it at some point because I've had vanadium up and running forever. Vanadium comes from coal dust and arthropod blood. And so it doesn't have like an ore to mine. So it wouldn't be here. He says as he tries to pretend his past self was at all reasonable. I think I remember I put it into a 2 stack somewhere. So in here, perhaps? Oh, right there, yes. There is such a thing as waste vanadium pentoxide even. And then you get 1,200 of it. Then we need sugar, and sugar is a white cube, of course. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be just in the... Yeah, right there. That should be sugar. Maybe it's quartz something. You never can tell. And then lastly, we need plastic, and everyone knows what plastic is. Right there. Load items, plastic, 1,200. Good. Then you come here. Wait for comparator equals go. And then we need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1,200. 6,000, 1,200. As is the fashion, do not wait. All right, go and do it. He'll be back. I guess sugar gets the dedicated one, right? So sugar, 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 and then pentoxide, and then plastic. And we just hook it up like so. I think this is going to work out. So that's now done. Pull it down. Straight in, as is our custom. And we should have ammonium oxalate ready and going now. Great. And so it's going to, oh god, trim. I got to hook up the fluids too. Before I do that, we're going to do this. I feel I feel a tingle right here. I want to put this right here instead. All right, like so. All right, there we go. There is product in, product 1 in. There. And now we will have product out right here. I don't think we're going to need more than a half line. Now, I'm not just saying that because, you know, that's all I have available to me right now. We're just going to assume that's going to be okay. All right, cyanic acid now needs to be hooked up. We need to make a rail somewhere, and I guess that's going to be right here. We did this kind of wrong, didn't we? What we should have been doing is this. But that is easily fixed. And we'll have 12 oxalic acid makers. So we'll be making like 2 a second or something like that. 2.5 a second. I can be proud of that, right? And then right here. Yeah, we'll just make it move. We'll make it work. There's your cyanic. Good. All right, so you should now have what? Oh, because I made a mistake. I make lots of mistakes, but that was the mistake I was making right now. All right, so we're going to take that. We're going to slam this into our second product. It's going to be taking too much time. All right, we get to see this working firsthand. Comes over, sugar gets shoveled in. Oxalic acid being made. Great. And then what I want is to take all of this, just literally all of it. Okay, first we're going to dress this area. Power, please. I'm going to have to make next-gen windmills, even though it's going to take an astonishing amount of super steel. Take all this, and then H it. Just put it down. Now, I do realize we've cut a line. We did cut a line right there. That's something something I'm going to have to reckon with. Okay, good enough. And you're not doing this, you're doing oxalate. Ammonium oxalate. That's your thing. Okay, and I need one more. Wonderful. All right, back in. And then I will hook this all up to material sorting. And then I'll be done for the day. Chem plant, come with me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Is Irving still? Yes, Irving is in fact still. What's this? You don't have whale hungry. People warn me about having done this many times. I listen basically never. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. It's nice that these little icons pop up now. Caravans in general are so nice. All right, this is now working out. I'm just going to tell myself I got interrupted when I was setting this up properly before. Obviously, I completely meant to set it up properly. I just didn't for reasons. All right, so what we need... This is not happening. And we're going to get our... Why isn't this going? Why have you stopped? Are you not close enough? Oh, you're not close enough. Ruined. Ruined by the height of the building again. Oh no. It's endemic. Alright, we can fix it. We'll fix it. I have to erase the whole other area over there, though. Because, obviously everything is equally wrong over there because I copied and pasted it from here. So, great. Ruined by the height of the building again. Ugh. And even here, at 2 building. Yes, it looks like it. I guess because I mirrored it from this side. All right. All right, the dumbitude, it got me. I'm sorry to say I have idiot. It's terminal. And this will come over here and get in this box, and then it'll come over, and then we just need glassware. So we need... Yeah, we just need a whole whale's worth of glassware. So just do that right now. I need you to go and get glassware, friend. We have an entire bin of it. Fill your cargo. Then I want you to come right here. I want you to empty that cargo. And I have to run you down, stuff food in you. Go and do that. He'll be back. So this is a simple one, so this doesn't need to work. And this doesn't have to be here at all. And you will take over this role. Oh wait, I was going to copy and paste all of this. Alright, hold on. But then I already told the whale, okay, I'll fix it manually. I'll fix it again, alright? And so that's where the ammonium oxalate will come from. Alright, we can do this, we can do this. I can fix it. I can fix it real easy because I can just pick up all this, right? All of this. And it just gets moved down by 1. And just put it down. And it's just going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Everyone here is going to be fine. So if everyone just calms down. Calm down. Calm down. No, you calm down. I have no idea why you picked that thing up. Oh, because this doesn't work. Then copy and paste. All right, so something. We're not going to say good. We're not going to say bad. We're just going to say something. And you don't have to be filtered by anything. And that's our glassware getting in. We don't even need to do a snake belt here. In fact, we shouldn't. Pick this all up. Then pick this all up. Then you will be like so. We're going to have to reverse the side of the belt over there, but that's fine. And this is too much. There's too many hands right here. But again, easy to fix. Fix, 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 fix. See, we're saving power. We're power conscious. And unfortunately, this is just on the wrong side of the belt. Actually, we could probably make this work, right? Just naturally. Sort of naturally. Pseudo-naturally. By just kind of jerking down right here. And then jerking up right here. Because then we'll take the glassware and we'll just put it on like so, right? And then it'll be on the bottom. Like, is that glassware whale? No. All right, very shortly we shall be finished. So we have to just scooch over here, grab this ammonia, plug it in right there. And then all we need is glassware whale to be here. Where are you, glassware whale? He's on his way. Don't worry about it. Now, oxalic acid is used in a couple other things. Now we're making it right here, but we also need the polishing compound, and we need the raffinate, the raffinate, the pure just the thing. We need the thing. So, okay, here we go. Huzzah. All right, notepad, come here. We don't need this anymore, and we can cross off both of those things. We merely have all of this chain to do. This kind of looks like a material production chain, like these guys are, you know? Especially with all the non... Actually, I want to say yes, this is a intermediate production chain, and I should be doing it right here. It probably makes a lot more sense if I think of it like that, huh? And then carbon fiber is the export. And what's carbon fiber good for? Carbon fib. You're used in... you use a lot in low density structure. And low density structures everywhere, isn't it? Yeah. 200 carbon fiber per one blade, and then you need 3 blades into a rotor. Then you need 3 blades into a rotor, and it's used here, and it's not even the only part. And then in the end, we get a wind turbine Mark III, where instead of 2 of these, you only have 1 of those. Congratulations, this is your victory condition. I hope you're happy with it. Is this all just cranking right now? Yeah. Moving as slow as possible. All right, we're going to set this up with places to be. Ammonium oxalate and... yeah, they're just going to go right here for literally no reason. We'll go set that up. We'll put 2 dinosaurs on this route for right now. And then we're done. Here, notepad, you don't need to be here anymore. I think I'm going to treat carbon fiber like a primary material production, which is unfortunate because it means I'm going to have to do another zoom level when I take my screenshots. I mean, it was pretty inevitable. Because I'm lined up real close right here. I'll have to look at it. Maybe do some math. We'll do math next episode. We're not doing anything like that now. All right, dinosaur 1, come here. I want you to be dinosaur hungry. Can I do this? Oh, that's faster. Except, oh wait, I don't want to put all of it there. Dinosaur hungry, edit it. No. Cue that. Okay, can I take this here? Okay, that doesn't work. All right, edit it. Cue that. Go back to cargo, right click. That's the gesture right there. Okay, got it. That saves time. And then you got to go all the way down to the oxalic acid area, which is right there. I want you to come here, and I want you to fill your cargo. Then, of course, you come right here, and you empty that cargo. Go do that. Now we need another caravan. Next, you have to add interrupt dinosaur hungry. I have to queue that, grab it, come. Okay, well, hold on. We'll get to that in a second. Keep this on my come here. Oh, and I lost it. Well, you fill your cargo. You add destination right here, and you empty your cargo. So I interrupt that, queue that, right click. Okay, that was without scrolling. Okay, I think we're done. We did stuff today. Science cranking along. We started off on Vonix's. That's good. Well, why am I recapping now? Why don't I have to get there to recap? I'm kind of sad I'm going to have to zoom out one more tick. We'll test it right now and have that be like, decide the structure of the factory. All right, zoom in, UI go away, zoom out. And then Irving still gnawing at that one spot. No. Yes? No, this will be our new zoom level, I guess. I mean, it's not offensive, I suppose. It's showing a lot more of the structure up here. Like, it's basically aligned. Oh, let's not think about it. So this is our zoom level now for our screenshots. And this is where we are. And we want to make carbon fiber just off to the side here. I have to figure out what the feedstock is. Like I could always just put it out here somewhere. But I don't think I want to do that. I think it reads like if all of these intermediates right here, like all of these intermediates can't be prodded, well, that just tears it. This is a primary production style recipe, and it belongs out here with all other primary production. But if it can be prodded, maybe it can be fit in here somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about what we did today, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's take a screenshot first. Good. All right, so we did quite a lot, actually. Oh, there's an explosion. We did Bhoddos Mk2s. We got them completely bred up and replaced it. It's not a doubling like I hoped. It's close to like a 60%ing. But like that's 60% more fuel cell life, so worth. Assuming that we're having it fed correctly, I have to watch that. Anyway, I should be watching that right now. I'll probably take notes for tomorrow during chores. Next up, we started breeding Vonixes, and we got our Vonixes going, and we got our Vonix pens being made. Those are the immediate fruit of high-tech circuits, so great. And soon we'll be able to put in Vonixes right here, which is going to be kind of complicated. These two are going to be breeding eggs. This one is going to be hatching eggs. This one will be raising Vonixes. And then like right here we'll be slaughtering Vonixes. And then right here will probably be venom gland product production. That's just an idea. We'll see how it goes. I did a lot of little chores around here. Like I'm just beaconing things furiously. We had some small problems with venting down in hydrocarbons. Hopefully I got them hooked up correctly. I don't know. Hydrocarbons are always just a mystery. All of these guys are in danger. Just falling like sparks. Can be snuffed out at any time. Maybe faster bots would be safer bots. I don't know. Don't think about that either. Anyway, everything's going great. Science is going. I'm confronting bottleneck after bottleneck, but yeah, that's kind of the game. We did 2 new substances today on our way to special small parts. Like we did 4 new things today. What is that? Is that a bot or an enemy? It's got to be a bot. Okay. All right. Okay, it's got to be a bot because it. Okay. Paranoia. We pushed out the wall. We're getting more space. We have all the space we need. We made Vonixes, Vonix pens, Oxalatic Acid, and Ammonium Oxilate. And those are the new things I made today. And we're marching towards a major new thing, which is special small parts. I really should make another Petri dish maker right here just to fill it in, or else I'm just going to be constantly blundering over that space. I want to tie into the infrastructure being used right here. We're trying to double sulfuric, but we need mushrooms. I might take this block right here and just make it into a mushroom maker and just feed it in directly. That doesn't sound like a bad idea at all to me. All right, I'll look into that. Syngas was a problem because bitumen was a problem, because naphtha was a problem, because hydrocarbons was a problem, but I fixed that, perhaps? I don't know. Things are going good. I'm feeling very positive of everything right now. Irving hasn't gotten out yet, which is nice. He's still chewing at that one segment of wall, which we're going to have to work on that a little bit. But yeah, everything's going pretty great. So thank you very much for watching. See you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.